Hello, my viewers. It's a time to boost ourselves for the preparation of our exams. I'm your mentor, Shrikant Hugar, and I have brought many number of videos regarding the subject social science. All the chapters of the social science is been uploaded. You can go through all the number of chapters and also all the number of chapters important questions are also been uploaded. In my previous sessions, I have moved with 1 mark questions, most likely 1 mark questions in two parts. Simultaneously, in my next sessions, I have moved with the in two part again 2 mark questions. And today in this session, again in the two parts, I will go with and I will make you to prepare yourself for the 3 marks questions of the subject called Social Science of Class 10 Standard State Syllabus, Karnataka State Syllabus. Dear viewers, as we know very well that whenever the exams comes very near to us or close to us, it makes our mind to think more about taking a good marks, and this is very helpful when we get to know that there are some specific questions are there which appears again and again, and there are some questions are there which can be appeared for the first time, which is having a lot of weightage. So without wasting too much of time, let us focus on the number of questions, 3 marks. So I will begin with my first question of the 3 marks, which has been asked regularly since from long 7 to 8 years, and till today it is having that much of weightage. And the question is, what were the question number one? It is, what were the impacts? What were the impacts of British education in India? Regularly asked question for how many marks? 3 marks. Okay, without any sort of uh, cutoff, we can say. So continue. It is been asked. Our next question: what are the aims? And dear viewers, you might be knowing or your teachers had been told to you that the 3 mark questions which we are moving, these 3 marks questions where you are going to mention 6 points. Okay, 6 points. So every point consists of half marks. So if 6 points you are written, your answer is completely over. So here, what are the aims of Arya Samaj? What are the aims of which Samaj? Arya Samaj. Next one. What are the problems? What are the problems faced by India? Now this is also very important. Faced by India. Okay, that too when after independence. After independence, what were the different problems faced by India after independence? Okay, so those problems you are going to mention it, which are the different problems faced by the home by the India soon after the independence. Next one, again very repeatedly asked question: what are the reasons? What are the reasons for the failure of 1857 revolt? Repeatedly asked question, repeatedly asked. Or first, instead of, if 1857 is not asked, then they may go with the first war of Indian independence, so that you are going to mention it. Now another side, you are going to mention, the relationship explain the relationship of India and Russia. Relationship of whom? Of India as well as the Russia you are going to mention. Okay, another side. Write the legal, write the legal measures, write the legal measures to eradicate. Very important question now. Eradicate untouchability, untouchability in India. Okay, in which country? In India. About that, you are going to write it. Untouchability in the where in the country called as India. Very important question. Among these number of very simple question again. See, among the three questions, 3 marks question, one or two questions, you will get such a simple questions which will make you easily. Soon after seeing that questions, automatically it will make us to write the answers. Such a easy question. Among that one, it is been here. What are the factors? What are the factors that that influence localization? See, localization of which one? Of industries. Okay, of industries that you are going to mention. Localization of industries. Another side. Eighth one. Next one, what it is that? List out the effects of. List out the effects of cyclones. List out the effects of cyclones. Cyclones effects you are going to mention it. Okay, our next ninth question, what it says, what it is going to ask to us. Okay, it's about what is the importance of transport. What is the importance of transport? Okay, here you are going to explain the importance of which one? Of the transport, how it plays a very important role. So which are those questions? What were the impacts of the British education in India? What are the aims of RS Samaj? What are the problems faced by India after independence? What are the reasons for the failure of 1857 revolt? Explain the relationship of India as well as the Russia, write the legal measures to eradicate untouchability in India, what are the factors that influence localization of industries, list out the effects of cyclones, what is the importance of transport, explain. Okay, so such questions are being asked. Few, let us go with a few more questions. Okay, now the few more questions. We have completed 9 questions now. Let us begin with our 10th question now. What does 10th question ask to us? Let us see. Okay, now almost you are in the end, and most probably you have completed, you have prepared yourself for the exam, but a small touch to all the few more important questions. Almost you have been knowing, but one or two more questions which yet you are been unable to know it. With these, this video is definitely going to help you. Now, our 10th question, what it is? The 10th question asks about the point out the various dimensions of gender discrimination prevailing in present day. Okay, what he says that point out point out the the various dimensions, point out the various dimensions of gender gender discrimination. Okay, discrimination prevailing in the country called in present day present day India. Okay, this is the question. Now the 11th question, what it is at? Now here's I'm saying. Now what would be the various dimensions of gender discrimination prevailing in the present day India? We can mention of workplace, lower wages, sex ratio, literacy, okay, not free to spend their income. Such questions comes out. Heavy workload, illness, female suicide, infanticide, okay, these all things are been there. Now another question, it is related to what are the, explain the features, explain the features. Very simple question and very easy to write the answer. Explain the features of panchayat. Explain the features of panchayat raj system adopted, adopted in India. About panchayat raj system in the country called as India, okay, that you are going to mention. Another side the question is what are the, what are the functions, what are the functions of banks, what are the functions of banks. Another question, very again from the business itself, okay, the question is what are the, what are, what are the entrepreneur, what are the entrepreneurs role in, see, economic development, economic development, or in the economic development of India, you can say, or just in the question you can put mark in the economic development. What are the entrepreneurs role in the economic development, you are going to mention the answer, okay. So these are the question, these questions, okay, from both the questions are from the business study. Now another side, very important question again, make the list of, make a list of, make a list of the achievements, make the same, make the list of the achievements of, now here Chikkadevraj Vadiyar, achievements of whom, of the Chikka, Chikkadevaraya Vadiyar, you are going to write the achievements of whom, achievements of the Chikkadevraj Vadiyar. Another side from the same history topic, again one more question which is important, which are the, which are the, which are the reforms, which are the reforms advocated, advocated by doctor, by Dr. Annie Besant. She is also social reformer. Okay. Which are the reforms advocated by whom? By the Annie Besant. You are going to write it. Another side, what is the next one more question? What it is been asked? Explain the importance. 16th one, what it is? Explain the importance. Explain the importance of remote RST, remote sensing technology, remote sensing technology, okay, importance of remote tech, explain the importance of remote sensing technology, right, this is the question. Another side, the question, rural development, this is very again rural development, which one, rural development is essential, rural development is essential for the empower, for the empowerment, empowerment, rural empowerment of India, of which one, of India. Why, the question is asked, okay. See, point out the various dimensions of gender discrimination prevailing in present day India. Explain the features of Panchayat Raj system adopted in India. What are the functions of the banks? What are the entrepreneurs' role in economic development? Make a list of the achievements of Chikkadevraj Wadiyar. Which are the reforms advocated by Dr. Annie Besant? Explain the importance of remote sensing technology. Rural development is essential for the empowerment of the India wide. Okay, these questions are done. Let us go with a few more questions. So after completion of our 17 questions, let us go with the question number 18. Question number 18, what it is we want to ask to us. Okay, question number 18 we will write now. Copy down these all. Okay, which will help you. Now 18th question, what it is been asked to us. Now 18th question is what? Public finance. Very again important. Public finance is an important tool. What it is? Important tool to establish financial stability. How? The question is asked, how? How for public finance is an important to establish the financial stability? The question is been asked to us. Okay. The next, now bank operations. Okay. Question, very simple question. Bank operations are very essential. Very essential. Okay, very essential in everyone's life. That's right, everyone's life. Bank operation are very essential in everyone's life. Now the question is, why? You have to justify this. What you have to do, you have to justify how bank operation are very essential in everyone's life it is. Okay, another side, the question, the consumer protection act, the consumer protection act of 1986 safeguards the the safeguards the consumers. And the question is what? How? You are going to say how the Consumer Protection Act of 1986 safeguard the consumers. Okay, how it safeguards, that you are going to mention. Okay, this is the question. Now another side, next question what he asked, very important again. Explain how, very important personality in the Kerala, Marthanda Verma. Who? Marthanda Verma organized the organized the struggle organized the struggle against organized the struggle against the Dutch power. Against which power? Dutch power. So here you are going to write about whom? About the Marthanda Verma, how he worked against whom? Against the Dutch. It's because in the south all the Europeans they were striving hard to rule over the where, over our territorial area. Okay. Another side. What are the changes? Very important question. What were the changes? What were the changes brought in social? What were the changes brought in social and political structures by the second world war? By which one? By the second world war. You have to mention it. What were those changes brought in social and political structure after the which one? After the Second World War, it has been there. Okay. Then the very next, it's a gentle question, but very important. Now, a severe, uh, we have you have to find out. Actually, the question what it has been asked to us: a severe depression. A severe depression was caused yesterday. A severe depression was caused yesterday night. A severe depression was caused yesterday night in the Bay of in the Bay of Bengal. Okay, what precautionary measures what precautionary measures should be taken should be by should be taken by Tamil Nadu Tamil Nadu government. Okay, what it is, whether it is about, it has been asked about the flood, whether it has been asked about the cyclones, right? Regarding what it is been asked, so that you are going to mention in the way, in this answer. Okay, very next question now. So we have completed 23 questions, we have completed. Let us go with the 24th question. Okay, once again I will repeat: public finance is an important tool to establish financial stability. How? Bank operations are very essential in everyone's life. Why? Justify. The Consumer Protection Act of 1986 safeguard the consumers. How? Explain how Marthanda Verma organized the struggle against the Dutch power. What were the changes brought in social and political structure by the Second World War? A severe depression was caused yesterday night in the Bay of Bengal. What precaution measures should be taken by the Tamil Nadu government? Okay, so these are 23 questions we have completed now. Okay, let us move to the which one, to the next 24th question, and let us see what the 24th question is going to ask to us. Okay, so we are ready to answer all the questions which are been asked to us. It's because of the very properly, as we have moved towards the number of topics, so it will be made us easy to know regarding the questions, right, which are being there. Okay, now it's the time to what to do, to move to the way to the next part. Okay, so in my next session I will come with a few more questions of 3 marks questions, right? We have completed 23 questions, few more questions we are going to complete in our next session.